the stamping operation that we feature is progressive tools. These tools are expensive, but conversely, if you're doing high quantities of items, the price gets much more reduced. And all of our military-style dog tags are made in the stamping operation process, along with our keychains, where we feature our recycled aluminum keychains. And also we're doing a nice new wristband, and are now into our newest product, which is called Flip It. And you'll see each of these products throughout the presentation with our stamping operation. The stamping room over here, and we're going to let Walter explain to you what he does. But I would like to point out to you that this is the aluminum that we're using, and it's all not all, it's 36% post-consumer material, and then the balance of it is some other regrind type of material. And the spools weigh anywhere from about 100 pounds to 150. And God bless Walter, he's able to lift this stuff up himself. And I'd like to introduce you to Walter Spinelli, who will explain more about the stamping.
What do you want to take it?
Right here.
Coil?
Yeah, right.
After we set up the coil, it goes through the tool, which is a progressive automatic tool, and it locates at every certain distance and performs different functions in the tool, like stamping made in USA, or putting holes in it, or quality control stamps, and then it would cut it all out when it's all finished.
Can you show us how the machine works?
This will hit at about 20 tons of pressure.
All right, and this is one of our newest products. It's called Flip It. It's designed to go underneath the pull tab on an aluminum can and lift it up for you, so you don't break your fingernails or get a cut. And the reaction to it is really terrific. You want to just show them? Yes, you can see this is the coil. Stays together, and the pieces just drop down, and then we have all this other material which we actually get back to the mill and have it reground for us.
Yeah, you know, the re-roll.
Yeah, this is one of our most popular items, and there's a special tool that we made over here where it's going to pump out the outside of it, correct?
Right.
And this is pushing the inside of it. And you want to show them just how it fits together?
Yeah, and this area would be for a custom-made stamp or a logo to be put in here.
Mm-hmm.
The metal would go through, and this will put pressure onto the stamp, and this would be the cutout punch.
Gotcha.
This will put the little hole in it for the chain.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like your finished part here, without the stamp, without any writing on it.
Right.
And everything has to fit perfectly and be perfectly aligned, otherwise it just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Everything's in perfect alignment. Three things at once, what it'll be doing at each station would be striking in a logo if it's required in the item, piercing a hole, and then cutting it out. Well, basically these are some of the machines that we use to build to make the tooling. That'll go into the power presses. And they're lathes, surface grinders, drill presses. They're all high precision machines. They'll all hold, let's say, thousandths of an inch tolerances.
One of the items that are one category of the items that we really do a lot with, and it's our military style dog tags. What makes them unique is they're very lightweight. They're really very price competitive. What we're talking about is that 500 pieces are only $1 on a C. Correction. 500 pieces are only $1 on a B. That's even better. And this will give you an idea. This is actually just one color that's silkscreen onto it. It's done in reverse, so it gives you a very interesting look without spending a lot more money for it. This is a very interesting piece where we stamped it, so it's embossed. We could also have debossed it, and then we put a rubber around the outside, which we call a silencer. The silencers, by the way, come in lots of different colors. And talking about color, the same thing is true with our military-style dog tags. We can imprint in virtually any color that you want. And we don't have a special charge for PMS matching. We've now been going big time into recycling, and we now offer all of our military-style aluminum military-style dog tags in with recycled metal, and there's no upcharge for it. It's the same price as our regular ones, except now they all come featuring our recycled metal. We've recently come out with an interesting line of keychains that are also featuring our recycled metal, and this is a sample using a two-color imprint, and on the back side of it, it does say in tiny letters, recycled USA. And here's another. And by the way, this is this is our typical packaging that we use for our military, for all of our items. I keep on wanting to say military style dog tags. This is an item. This is the packaging that we typically. This is the packaging we typically use for our keychains. And there's another sample of one with the recycle symbol on the front and a message on the back side. And features a full-link chain with a nice split ring on it, which is approximately about an inch. And the keychain itself is about an inch and 3/8. It's an interesting military-style dog tag because it was actually made of die-cast material, and then we epoxied into it. And the customer wanted this deliberate, rough type of an edge to it. One of the other new items that we've come up with for recycled is we're using a recycled aluminum and making this into a cuff bracelet, and it just bends over very easily. Let me just show you how it works. There you go. I really love to introduce you now to our latest new item, which is called Flip It. It's actually trademarked. The idea of it is to save your fingernails from getting crucified when you're trying to have a bottle of soda, or making, or actually, these ring tabs are now used on lots of other items, such as food of all kinds, and actually even cat food, dog food. So all you do is you slide it underneath the tab and just lift it up slowly if you want, and that's it. Ta-da. Now what's great about Flip It is that we designed it so that there's plenty of room for an imprint on the front of it. It says the name of it, and also on the back of it says Recycled USA. So I think it's kind of so appropriate that we use recycled aluminum to make this particular product. So think of all the millions of cans of soda that we are now being able to reuse a can. The other thing about our Flip It is you can actually imprint on both sides. And we do offer it with an imprint on it. We also do offer it embossed or debossed, depending upon what your needs are. And we can also package it with a 4-inch bead chain to make it into a keychain as well. So it has a lot of uses, and it is brand new. And the other thing that we can do is we can actually put a magnet on the back side of it if you want to keep it on the kitchen refrigerator door, or any other metal item for that matter.